All right, so we got some packages here. I honestly have no idea what's in half of them. Um, turn the damn heater on out here because it's getting cold. It was actually snowing a few minutes ago. Nothing too serious, but anyway, I don't know which one's which. One of these is got some walkie-talkies in it for the kids, but I think this one is going to be the new boafeng. The one that may or may not be what I think it is. So, we'll see. What's weird is I ordered some of these. Nope, this is the Radioddity. And it's by itself. Which, it was supposed to have... oh yeah, it was supposed to be by itself. So, okay, so the Radioddity GC-5. Can we see this? We probably need to get this up a little higher. Hold on. Okay, so this one took forever to ship. So this was $19 plus 10% coupon, but they're back up to $24. GC5 walkie-talkie US, made in China. Now, I'm thinking because it's from Radioddity that it might be a little easier to use. Okay, so we get our manual, unlike this thing that we looked at earlier, which was a piece of paper folded 4 ways. This is looks like about 37 pages long. Okay, get the radio, get the battery, and like I've said before in previous videos, the battery should never be attached to the radio. Never. If it is, it's used, or they're full of crap. They will lie to you and tell you that the radio and battery need to be attached for flight reasons. No, that is absolutely the opposite from the truth. It's a risk for a lithium-ion battery to be attached to the device. So, in every instance that is possible, they make sure that the radio and the battery, or whatever device is not connected to the battery so that it can't accidentally turn on or do something that could cause the battery to explode in transit. So, some shady companies will send you used radios, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Now, I believe that this battery here and the boafeng battery are going to interchange. And this is a different type of antenna. Okay, so are we able to see all this? Do I need to zoom in? Okay. Alright, so the antenna looks different to me. Let me move the box. We get a clip. You get the Secret Service earpiece. You get the uv17 special clip. I honestly think that a lot of these radios probably use the same charger. And why it's not attached in there automatically for you is beyond me. So it locks in like that, okay? I don't like these new ones. You're not going to be able to use it with anything else. So the radio on this one, it feels heavier than the last one that I dealt with. There's some smudges on the screen. I hope I'm not getting a used radio. And so, better than the boafeng, there's a lip here. Okay? And you get these extra keys. You don't get that on the other radio. So, let's see, what does it say here? Sticker's a little crooked. I am very, very critical. That's my job. I review radios for you guys, so I notice even the stupidest things like the sticker being out of alignment by just a hair. Restricted to occupational use to satisfy FCC RF exposure limits. See user's manual, blah, blah, blah. Amateur radio. So let's go ahead and pull our battery out of here. I'm not a big fan of these new screw-in batteries. Hey, at least Boafeng gives you a little goofy-ass screwdriver, right? Alright, so... I got something laying around here I can do this with. Because I don't have a screwdriver handy, I just use this washer. You can only turn it so far with your fingers. This really is kind of a pain in the butt, but if you have the radio with the USB on the back, how often are you going to take the battery off then? Probably not very often. So, unfortunately, the radio is not waterproof, so there's no point in screwing the battery to it, to be honest, but whatever. Lovely. Well, we know that it can be thrown. No flashlight on the bottom. It really looks like it should have one. So, it's kind of a slippery radio, as you guys just saw. I noticed that about these. I kind of would rather not have this type of finish on it. The antenna is very crooked. Is very strange. So this whole piece down here, if I can spin it true, so this part that has a coil on it, this part's deformed, and it's really kind of hard to show it, but it even looks funky in here. So I would say these are probably absolutely garbage antennas. But I guess I'm trying to push the sticker back down that wants to come out. There's a chunk of some debris in here. You can see it. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Just find out what it is. As some people would call it, it's probably Chinesium, right? It's some kind of glue. Let's pull this label out of here. See what we're looking at. Okay. Where'd the booger go? Okay. I don't know. It's looks like it's glue. And that's probably, I think it was hitting the thing, stopping it from sitting flat too. It's like, okay. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but there's a bunch of crap in there. And I don't know why. I'm guessing this thing's like glued in here, which would be a little better than the Boafeng regular ones that wobble around. So let's put our antenna thing back in here. And we'll take this little Allen wrench and see if we can get it to attach. It's supposed to be stuck on there with adhesive. Because they put so much crap in there, it doesn't want to stick. So this claims it's 138 to 174, 400 to 520. This is your typical antenna. You cannot transmit on these if you're using 220. Again, like I said, this thing's wobbly and bent.
Welcome. Channel mode.
Channel mode. Let's go see 4,
4,
6.
6, 2, 5, 7, 5.
Oh, it's in channel mode. Okay.
Frequency mode. 4, 6, 2, 5, 7, 5.
Okay. It's locked. So, and the button here is hard plastic. So guys want to know that. This is rubber, it's hard plastic. Okay, so let me see. My nifty chart over here tells me that 450 is the end of the band.
4, 5, 0, 0.
Okay. The hell? I don't think it's transmitting there either. It's not. So it won't transmit on that. This thing is like strictly going to be locked to the ham band. So look at this. It's crooked. It's like you didn't even attempt to put that thing on correctly. That's retarded. So that's like strike 2, strike 3. I can almost read the display. Yeah, so that's going to come off. That's not even close to... I tell you right now, I already don't like this radio, and I'm already done with it. So, let's go ahead and set this aside. Yeah. This might be one of the quickest radios to ever get sent back to Amazon. I've got too many radios to be, dealing with garbage. I don't have the time for it. I don't need it. I don't want it. So, we get this stuff put away over here. And, I mean, when you've got radios like the UV17 out there, I mean, why would you buy this? There's no USB. It's locked. The flashlight's in the wrong spot. The antenna is garbage. And it's got this hard plastic key. And I don't know how well it's going to sit. It won't, and it's slippery. It's really slippery. I mean, you guys already saw me throw it. So, all right, let's get this other thing open. I guess what do you expect for $19, right? So, I hope the boafeng is a little bit better, because that thing is just disappointing. And I don't want radios that are locked. That's not my thing. So I got this for the kids. So I'm at the program those. And this company always does the bags. It's AUS Will or something. So they always do these bags on theirs. What does it say? Now, I don't know if this is an L or what it is. Some of the reviews I read indicate that it's not an L. And I'm not 100% sure what it would be then. So it's supposed to be color screen, or the different color screen, like it's not the plain like blue screen. It's supposed to be the screen that is still in the unmarked boxes, where it doesn't say what it is. Okay, so that doesn't want to open. There we go. Okay, so this company is notorious for sending used radios. But here's this one. It's going to be very similar. But we have a USB on the back of the battery. They all seem to take a hit right here, which is okay. I don't care. The antenna is very similar. Well, look at the antenna, though. I forgot. So I think this is a tribander. And look at this. He gave us a decent antenna. So that's pretty cool. The BF17 series. So it's weird how they have like that on there. So the clip. This already has the clip in it. So that's cool. Let me see something here. Okay. Let me look at the battery on this. Oh no. These dirty bastards. This is automatically why this one's going back. So, you can see right here, they made it to where the battery won't fit. Let me take this off of here. Yeah, because Radioddity wants to sell you the batteries, and they're selling batteries. I saw that on their website. So, really the only reason I ordered this is because I thought maybe I could put the USB on it. And because I thought, well, it's nice that it has these extra keys here, okay? But I don't want this. I want USB-C. If it doesn't have that, I don't want it. And you guys don't either. So, it would probably be fine for an extra radio, you know, but... And the fact it's $19 at the time was pretty good, but... So let's see. It's possible the battery still might fit with a gap in it or something. So... it looks like it's too wide right here. It should fit, but you see the difference? Yeah, so let's see. There's these little tags right here. I think you probably could mod it to fit, but then that's not going to line up. So it's just too much differences. I mean, you probably could make it fit and have to hold it a certain way. Anyway. Forget that. Waste of time. Okay. We got uv17R with an FCC ID. Blah, blah, blah. Something. uv17, no R on it. BL17UV. Okay. I don't even know if I got it lined up or not. I just really don't know why they couldn't have just used a clip or something. A screw-on battery? No thanks. Yeah, sitting there screwing it and it wasn't even on. Okay, so anyway, it's got a little texture on the back. It's not really that helpful, but it's better than the other battery. Okay. The LEDs kind of look different from the other one. Like all these radios, they have a GPS symbol, but we know there's no GPS. So, then we've got our USB on the back. USB-C. That's what we want. The clip is on the radio, not the battery. That's pretty cool. Display, though, it sticks out like a mother. So, you have to be really careful not to scratch this display. There's a piece of plastic on it. It also looks like, if we look through here, there's some damage underneath on the actual display, and it's not in the plastic, it's on the actual display. And the radio didn't even turn on. So let me get my cord. I've never ever bought a radio that didn't turn on. I've bought radios that didn't work, but they've always turned on. Okay.
Welcome. Channel mode.
So apparently the battery is completely dead. Yeah, there's a just you can see it right there. There's marks.
Low voltage.
Yeah, there's marks on the internal display. They scratched it when they put the radio together.
Low voltage.
Okay. But when the screen's lit up, you can't see it. Interesting. So, now I do not peel these things off of radios. They're here for a reason. They're here to protect the radio. And these guys that get a kick out of pulling these off, you know, I don't understand why. I like to leave them on there. In fact, what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll nip the end of that and I'll leave it on here. This protects your radio. Why would you take it off? So, it's a condom of boafengs. Okay? It's not safe to operate without a condom on these radios. You could get a disease. So, that is really, really weird how we have that, these deep scratches down in the bottom. I mean, I'm not surprised. At least the emblem is on it straight. So basically,
Welcome. Channel mode.
I'm gonna probably let this thing sit for a bit, but I'm sure it's scratched. Okay, so it probably doesn't matter. What's the thing on this battery? BL19 UV. There's some shreds of plastic down in here. Yeah, I'm not impressed with this thing at all. So you gave me a radio with no USB, and normally these are about $26. Now, some of these radios too, you can go in and you'll be able to program it to whatever frequency you want in the CPS. I don't think this radio is supported by Chirp. Maybe it is. I'm not sure if I have Chirp on my computer here or not. It wouldn't take long for me to do it, but go here and take a look. Okay. So, now the reason I buy these radios is so that you don't have to. And then you know which ones are good and which ones are not. And you can't go wrong with the UV17s, trust me. Those are great radios. Well, you might be dirty on the transmit, but who cares if you're just going to listen? I just want my radio to listen. That's all I want. Okay. I'm going to turn this thing back on. I got it in airplane mode. Because I love how Windows always wants to do all this stupid stuff and trying to download and install updates, and it's just nuts. Like, I'm just tired of between Windows and Android and Apple and all these companies that sit here and they want to sell our data and do all this other junk. You know, it's just nuts. So this radio came with 2 antennas, and so we need to go here and see We go over to chirp. Let me get this out of here. I don't think there's anything else we need here. It came with a USB cord. That's nice. Came with the FBI earpiece. Oh, and they even gave you this cheap-ass screwdriver. But that's still better than nothing. So, we get that, we put that over here. I think the boafeng manual is actually thicker than the Radioddity. It is. Let's see, how many pages is it? Oh wait, maybe not. Exactly the same. There's 37. And this print version says BF17L version 1.0. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, clumsy today. I'm not sure. Oh, this isn't a Brie antenna. This antenna, interestingly enough, I just noticed something completely different than we would normally see. Let's get back out. Come on. Stupid thing. Come on. A Brie 144, 220, 435. How do you like that? That's pretty cool. So that's what we're going to put on here. Now, what I've noticed with some of these companies is they make sure that they get their money out of everything. So when you send some stuff back, somebody else ends up with it. So you really need to be careful when you order from a Brie or the AUS Will place. And then there's another one, boafeng High Talk or something. All of them might send you a used radio. And really, you know, if they're going to do that, that's fine, but give you a discount. Let you know what you're purchasing. If they tell you you're buying a brand new radio, that's what you should be getting. So, what I was trying to do here was get in here and let me turn this off. Come on. We want to go and see if this radio is chirp supported. I'm going to move it over here. And we got all these other radios. So I was saying I don't need more junk. I've got plenty of it already. But this thing is like slippery. It's not good. Let's see. This is kind of like the other one where it doesn't want to stay down. It's like, can you just give me a rubber button? Why do I have to have this hard plastic slippery button? Okay, so let's get in here and we get, man, there's just not enough room. To think, I'm thinking about going to the Ham Fest tomorrow to buy more radios, right? Come on. The mouse is not moving. You bastard, come on. Chirp. Supported radio list. I wonder why this thing is just like slow. It's like, I can't get it to move. There we Okay, so apparently Abri makes a bunch of radios I've never seen before. Okay. Let's see, Radioddity. Or Radio D-Ditty. GA5S. GC5. Was there a GC5? And GA5S, GS5B. UV5X. Use UV5G. It's not supported on here that I can tell. Interesting. Radtel, the 470 and the 490. Those are two radios I would like to check out. And let's just look at the boafeng list just for laughs and giggles. BFUV9. Interesting. boafeng. BFF8. BF1902. A lot of these I've never heard of. So I know one of the ones that usually works on certain radios is like it's a P something. UV59. And you'll notice, like, when you look at a lot of this stuff, it'll say use Radioddity, use this, use that. Let me get this thing zoomed in. So, UV5RM. What was that one we were looking at last night? RM5 or something. So there isn't anything on here that, you know, shows anything even close to a uv17, because it's almost like they're not even really made by boafeng or something. But let's go and look at Radioddity's website. Let me find my programming cable out here. Radioddity. It's the weirdest name I've ever run across. This is a weird radio. I don't know what, it's like a version of something else, kind of more commercial looking. Okay. Let's see here. So they have this one, but it's a GMRS UV5G plus. I don't think I'll buy a radio from them ever again. And they are the ones that shipped this radio too, so where the hell is the damn radio that we're looking for? I don't see it. And their website is really spammy. When you look at their website on a laptop, it tries to send you all kinds of pop-ups. It makes your ad blocker go nuts. Let's see here. Okay, we have. Where is the damn thing? Now, and this radio here is a BFH6, but their software doesn't work with it. So ooh, $24.99. Yeah. Which plug would you like? Man, I cannot get my mouse to cooperate. Okay, click here to download CPS and user manual. I've already read part of the user manual, So then it takes us to this other page here. Come on. And then we still got to go here. Software. And, okay, so. I'm sure you guys all know how to install the software, but if you don't, we're going to do it right now. Okay. It'd be nice if my computer would stop acting stupid. Okay. This is going to drive me nuts. Extract. Come on, extract. Extract all. That's what we want right there. You got to extract it before you do anything. Okay. Click setup. Customize your power on image. Now when you get these screens here, a lot of people don't know what to do. You just click the more info. That's Windows being a bunch of Nazis again. Trying to tell you, oh, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Bill Gates. You evil turd. Okay. So this is going to be the CPS. Looks very much like some of the other really terrible ones I've dealt with. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so I am going to make an attempt to program this radio. So let me go get my cable and I will be back shortly. Okay, so the cable we're going to be using today came from Abri when I bought a radio from them. And I believe it's full of crap. It says that it's a different chip than what it is. I don't think it's that chip. I guess, see, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to actually like plug in the radio here and show you guys what's going on, because I don't think it reached, my computer is quite far from where my monitor is. Boy. Now, as you can see, that is a tight fit. So, in most cases, I think you're probably going to need to modify your plug, because I don't think, that's really tight. And this plug has already been modified. Okay. I should set this thing right here where I can see it. Okay. Now, let's see here. Oh yeah, this. Come on. All right. Let's see if it reads the radio. Okay. Settings. Port. Okay. It's only giving me one COM port, so. Now, let me try this other port. GC-7 Who? How come you can't hear me? Hello? Hello? Ooh. Is my radio broken? Hello? 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I on low power? Anyway, hold on, guys. Alright, so now it gives us the option for COM port 7 after we moved it. Let's see if we can read it. Yep, I see it right now. It's got the damn uv17 logo on the screen. That's funny. Okay, so it read the radio. We get 144.725. So what we would want to do is try and put in some frequencies here that we know that are out of the band, just to see if it'll do it or not. But first frequency is always going to be, for me, 14652. Just go ahead and put that in there. I wonder if I could just come over here and copy this. Copy. Paste. So it'll let us do that. We want high power. We want wide. Scan add. Add. So you need to have this in here. If you don't, I don't think you can scan. I don't know what the signaling is. Busy channel lockout. We go here. We'll put SIMPLEX, and we'll see what it will do. Let's go 223.400, and we'll see if it'll do that one. Add. Okay. I don't really know what the frequency is for 40 or 440, but we'll just do GMRS 462575, and go in here. Add. All right, let's see what other settings do we have here. Channel list. God, this damn mouse is driving me nuts. I mean, like, it's like my computer is freezing up or something, or the optical part of the mouse is not good. But I've tried it in different positions, changed the batteries, done different things. Alright. Come on. What the hell? Now it's not even functioning. And the light's on. Alright. Let's just click right. Get this done. Okay. It says finished before it was even finished. So when I see here, okay. Alright, window, VFO mode. So it gives us frequencies. So sometimes you have to change this if you want it to go to a certain frequency. It like has like band stop limits and things like that. The 136 is a weird one. I don't know why they would do that, but I don't see the rest of it. Okay. Let's see what other crap we have on here. Function window. Okay, so we can see all our menu stuff here. Power on logo, save mode, dual standby, Roger beep, scan mode, backlight time, work mode for, god damn, I really don't know what's causing this thing to do that. Display type for A. We're just gonna go ahead and undo the radio and just see what it does at this point. And see if it allows anything. Okay.
Channel mode.
It must not have wrote anything in it because
1.
KG7HVR. KG7HVR testing 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the radio down below. Okay.
103.
Will not transmit.
2.
Will not transmit. So this radio is completely locked. Um,
1.
I highly doubt that it can be unlocked. Because it's probably based off of the same software as the locked uv17. So, pretty big disappointing radio. I mean, there might be another way to unlock it, but I'm not going to try real hard. If there's a way to do it in the software, that would be cool, but other than that, like, if it can't be easily done, then forget it. Don't waste your time or money on it. And we already know, we've watched videos and seen how bad the radio is on spurs. It's really bad. So it doesn't meet FCC spurious emissions. I know that for a fact. And I've seen at least 3 tests done with the radio by different people. So functions, window, I don't see how any of this is going to do anything. But, oh, wait a minute. That's 449. Let's go to, change this to 520.000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. Frequency is error. Okay. Let's do 500. Unhandled exception occurred. If you click continue, the application will ignore this error and attempt to continue. If you click quit, the application will close immediately. Input string was not in the correct format. Oh, come on, mouse. Alright, continue. This has got to be the computer freezing up. Now, didn't it say... I don't remember what it said. Let's go close this out. We'll read the radio again and let it see what it reads. I'm going to turn this thing off. Why does it say finish when it's like, dude, it's not even done? And it shows me nothing. Read. So, okay. Where's my deal? Okay. Oh, we have to click channel list? That's weird. This doesn't automatically open. Okay. Functions. Okay. We don't want functions. VFO mode. 449. Let's go. 479. We'll just try that and just see what it does. We'll click on something else. Okay, so it says 479, and it looks like it's going to write to the radio. I just need 462, you know, so that it'll allow me to use GMRS. And then if it will do that, then maybe the radio will have some kind of redeeming quality. This thing keeps doing this. It's like really goofy. I've seen how these do this. And it'll go, okay, finish. And then it just sits there. And you have to close it out. So let's go ahead and see what the radio will do now. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you guys can have your radio back with the crooked label on it. I'm not dealing with this junk. So there you got it. Don't buy it. There's no reason to buy it. It doesn't have a USB. It doesn't have clean emissions. It doesn't operate out of band. And I kind of expected that from Radioddity. So, and it doesn't fit the other batteries. Thanks for watching, guys.